Well. Hello to a very special cozy edition of CCTV here at Crumbs and Whiskers in beautiful Melrose.
Yeah, in Melrose.
In Melrose. In the street.
We're in Hollywood, and there's this cool cat cafe place. They got cats, as you can tell.
Yeah. Look at that one's coming right up to the cameras.
Coming up to the camera people. They hang out. They hang out with everyone while you drink coffee, and I think we get a coffee order on the way or something like that, right?
This one keeps
sucking on my arm. Like he's sucked on my arm when I got here.
There must be something in your arm.
Look, he's going back again.
Yeah.
He just keeps going for this arm.
Like, is it the tattoos, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, he likes he's getting that ink out.
Yeah. He's gonna wipe you clean, dude.
The cool thing about this place is all these cats they're up for adoption too.
That's right.
Some of them have already
this one right here is making a case for himself for sure.
No, he's already been adopted.
Oh, he's already adopted?
Someone already picked him out.
Oh, okay, so he's maybe he's second guessing or
there
something.
There are 28 cats here today.
Oh, look at this one. This one blends
in the market.
What's this one doing?
It's camouflage.
Yeah,
is this your spot
in
here?
All I see is a pink ribbon.
Hello.
So did you pick this spot because like a couple episodes ago we had a really stressful CCTV and now we're kind of
sometimes things
trying to mellow down a little bit?
Just come together. My girlfriend was like, hey, I'm going to go stream at this cat cafe. And I was like, oh, why don't you see if we can tag along here? And so Taylor's over there streaming. I'm over here. We were just doing a little chill thing. But yes, people have been like, God, this season's very depressing. It's too real. So, much like last week, we're just going to do a little Twitter Q&A this week. Hang out with the cats. Feel good.
There's more cats over there, by the way. You picked the corner with one cat.
We picked the corner where the sunlight isn't blasting behind you.
Look at this cat.
Dude, this cat wants
It's
to
not
look.
true. I've had many visitors.
Here we go.
You just gotta be patient.
They attract each other. Oh,
before we get too far in, quick shout out to this week's sponsors, Honey and Me Undies. Thank you for sponsoring us. We'll go into detail on that in a little bit, the most adorable times possible. But for now, thank you for sponsoring
I'm still wearing
us.
my MeUndies, by the way.
Oh, you are good. I need a sample to use
I'll
today.
give you a sample.
Oh, it's licking the lip.
Yeah, lick that love. Ooh.
Dude, what, you got some Cheetos on here or something? What's going on?
Give him your arm,
No, it's just
dude.
dandruff.
Give him your arm.
You want this
And
arm?
he likes to suck the arm.
He sucks the arm.
You look like there's no ink on that arm, dude. I can't help you. So, I mean, I'm content, honestly, and we could just, play with cats for 40 minutes.
Yeah,
but
I'm down.
We will, I asked on Twitter, I said, oh, there it is. There's that good bath. Thank you, friend. I appreciate your consideration.
Oh, he's licking you now?
Yeah, he's looking at my arm a little
He's
lick.
like, man, these are the biggest arms I've ever seen. There's so much surface area that
I gotta try these. Well, anyways, on Twitter yesterday, I said, hey guys, you got some questions? People on Reddit were like, hey, yo, what if we just asked you a couple questions during the next CCTV? And I said,
that's fair. That's what the platform's for.
That's right.
I don't like it when people ask questions. They get really nosy and personal.
Because probably the number one on there is probably like, why doesn't Alex upload, right?
It's definitely on the list. We got our drink orders coming in. There's iced tea.
What is going on?
Thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Really appreciate that. Let's just let me just kick it off. Oh no.
There's damage being done around here too, by the way.
I'm gonna just kick it off, and we'll just answer leisurely. Guys, just kick back and enjoy the sensory. This is like the ASMR.
You're scaring the cat.
You kind of. He likes it. He likes it.
He likes straws.
He likes the straw.
My cat likes the straw wrappers. I wonder if these cats like straw wrappers.
I mean, he's all for it.
Young predator over here.
She just wants to sleep. Yeah. She's
a little Snow White here. Chilling. Ooh, yeah, I got multiple. First question on today's CCTV says, do you guys plan on opening a P.O. box soon?
I'll let James answer this one.
It's a very popular question.
Oh, man,
I don't know. I mean, we haven't really discussed that, but I don't see anybody wanting to go and constantly pick it up. It was usually Joe that went and picked it up. The amount of things that we get on a regular basis makes it so that way you have to check pretty frequently, or else the post office will get mad at you. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just it's a responsibility, I guess.
People have just been mailing it to us directly, which we don't have to keep.
Look at you.
We just need an intern of a car.
I kind of think of like iDubbbz, because he gets a lot of like his box opening series he does. He just has a room filled with just Amazon boxes of people that just sent them stuff.
Yeah.
So it gets pretty overwhelming.
Yeah, I don't really want to reach those levels.
Look how much hair's on my
necessarily.
shoe.
Yeah, dude. Just wait.
I think it would be cool to have one though, if we had people that could sort of organize when someone can go out and pick them up. Because, like, I don't see many of us getting into our car and picking up like 12 boxes from the post office unless we have some way of doing that. But
The follow-up question to
do
that
it.
is, will y'all kill me if I actually send the cow-themed items I've been accumulating from work over the past year?
just do whatever, man. Like, what, are we gonna stop you? Like,
Okay.
what, it's coffee and cats, please. You see that? Hold on, let me show this to you.
I didn't see that.
Coffee and cats, please.
Do you feel relaxed, guys? I feel pretty good.
I'd feel more relaxed if there was more fucking cats over here, okay?
You need to calm down. You're at.
If anything, I'm getting more
His
tense
attitude is
right now.
really bothering
James,
me.
I feel
Yes,
like you need a cat.
I'm getting,
honestly.
I'm
Like,
getting
you're,
way more tense.
Are you gonna adapt? You
you're
feel
like
me?
such a dog
What
person,
about
dude.
this little friend who's a constant visitor
yeah,
over
that's
here?
right. Oh,
Oh, it keeps coming back.
It's your energy, Trevor. Your energy is what
Yeah.
attracts them.
Very positive.
And then it leaves.
She's like, I was just seeing what's up.
That was it.
It's pretty boring over here. 4 boring people. Okay. Here's a question. Here's a decent question.
Please.
If you could each change something when you first set up Cow Chop, what would it be? Or what advice would you give to your past self when setting up Cow Chop?
Setting up?
I just say don't do it. Honestly, let's just get right down to the bare bones. What's the point?
No memeing.
No memeing.
Damn.
I don't know, honestly. It'd be hard to look back and try to change any of that because we just kind of, it was like bare minimum. So, I mean, what can you change with that other than like having a more like to work with, I guess. But in a way, I guess not having a lot to work with is what kind of made it what it was anyway. So it's kind of hard, I guess, to.
Yeah.
Like it could be like a bigger house or something like that, but at the same time, it's like we fucking demolished what we had. So I mean, it added to it. So I mean, I can't really say that.
I'd say find a cooler landlord.
Yeah.
Well, no one's gonna be cool with like what we did, though. You know, I don't know. I feel like it was part of his, or part of their neglect in the first place that caused some of the situations, whether it was the sewage backup and you know all that stuff. It's like that was part of prior neglect.
But our content was like someone's real like day to day.
Yeah.
Like the entire sewage backed
We gained content because of that negligence. That's how I look at it.
It's true. They were very hands-off about a lot of it.
Yeah, we got to kick a hole in the wall just to check the pipes.
Yeah.
Because we spilled a bunch of milk in the
There's
vents.
milk in there. Got to
Yeah.
taste it. Drywall milk.
Yeah.
I mean,
We used to have like one really bad bathroom in the barn to
Yeah.
now 3 bathrooms. I mean, that's just,
It's
I feel like
heaven.
we're spoiled.
We are.
You know?
It is tough to say, isn't it? It's like, I feel like, yeah, it's like you go back and be like, oh, we could negotiate our contract, you know, differently, or find a different house or whatever, but...
I mean, on that aspect, I mean...
But I think a lot of it, like you say, is like it was what it was supposed to be for the time and starting things out a certain way. And I don't know that we've suffered horribly for, you know, in ways that weren't at least part of a good story.
Yeah, no, a lot of stuff was like, I mean, it was an out to be an out. Like, that was it. I mean, it was like there was no alternatives. I'm not saying we were forced into that situation or anything, but like it was just, it was our way out and that was it. So, I mean, those were the circumstances. Can't really change them.
So nothing? We changed nothing?
I just went into elaborate detail on why we cannot change anything. I feel like it's a good answer. You're back again. Stop that. Stop it.
What do you
No.
mean, stop it?
It's sleeping. Stop it. You can't do that. You're waking her.
In
Stop
your
it.
good dreams.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, little one.
This is abuse.
Alex,
I hope my
No.
cat doesn't see this video.
he's gonna get jealous.
Yeah.
Look, he's nibbling now.
A little nibble.
You can't do that.
She's awake. She's loving it. She's like, I'm ready for my bath.
He's gonna hit her.
Oh, it's nibbling.
Alex, I think you know the question coming. And, you know, I'm sorry for having
Is
to
that
ask
really
it
the
out
majority
loud, but
on there?
Alex,
I came here for
would you ever consider getting a Tesla, or are you into engines too much?
a Tesla. No, I think the new Roadster is actually really cool. I'll be honest with you. I think that that horsepower, that ingenuity. The price tag is a little expensive, but I think that's the only Tesla I would consider getting. I thought about it too, because I was like looking at the older, well, not the older models, but I was looking at the Tesla models, and it seems like a really cool geek car. You got a car that like updates its firmware and learns as it goes,
Right.
gets smarter with every patch. But I'm kind of I don't know, maybe. That wasn't the question you were gonna ask.
No, there was a lot of fans have been asking that
A lot of fans
question,
have been asking
and I
Tesla
just thought it was important to get it out there. That's the.
It was sticking into
Are
my
you saying you want to answer the other questions? What is the real, all caps, reason Alex doesn't stream anymore?
The real all caps reason.
With no memes.
I don't know. I think I liked streaming. I still kind of want to stream. I think when I moved here, and we had like Cow Chop starting up, and I had just gotten out of a relationship. I honestly think I just got burnt out. I don't know. That's the best way I can put it. I like how I'm answering this on CCTV, where it's like I'm taking up all of your guys' time answering this stuff.
I know.
I don't
That's
care
the-
as long
yeah.
as somebody will copy and paste it somewhere else and not have to hear it anymore. I mean, that's great.
I feel like I don't do enough official stuff though. Like when I talked about Aaron's departure, like I was on a stream and I got clipped with like 500,000 views of like Alex response
Whose
to
fault
Alex.
is that?
Well, this will end up on an
You're
AFK
critiquing
Anthony
your own method
compilation.
of doing things.
Well, it's because I'm like, oh, I'll just like, yeah, somebody asked, sure, I'll answer it. And then it's like, Alex's official response. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Well, you did it before, but you did a half meme, so like people aren't gonna know whether it's true or not, or
I guess.
they're not gonna know.
I don't know. If
the
you don't
retired
have to
meme?
treat it with some huge
What does
weight.
that one do?
I don't know. He's having fun under the tripod.
I think some people get it, and some people understand that it's like even if, because I'm still active, and even if I take like a week off or something, it's like we're still doing the Cow Chop stuff. I feel like people still saw that you were doing a ton of projects on the couch, like you were doing the account of Alex and all that stuff at the same time. So it was like, for streaming, it's, I don't know, I look at it, because I get a lot of like, why don't you stream Fortnite on fucking like
You should
Twitch
stream
or whatever.
Fortnite.
It's like, I'm addicted to Fortnite, but I won't stream it. I won't like, I don't.
Because you won't win if you stream.
No, I've gotten pretty consistent. I'm so addicted now that I get consistently low, but like I can't get the W. Like I always I
You
shit
get
on
it
myself.
at work, and then you get it. And you're like,
Yeah.
why wasn't I recording?
I don't know what the deal is with me and Fortnite. I always choke at the very end. But like for streaming, I look at it as like I'm only good in that specific like parameter of time when I'm live, and I can't do that on Twitch. Like you said that you'd go home from Cow Chop, and it's like you can't be bothered to stream at that point. It's like
I was thinking about just staying at Cow Chop, because when I got home, I want to chill. and
I get it.
don't
Yeah,
want to start a
you
stream,
start to
so-
wind down and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like at least with the VODs, it's like until Twitch is never going to have like a valuable, VOD type infrastructure. They try, but I don't think like they're going to get there. So it's like just the scheduling, all of that on YouTube. It's like invaluable for me. I cannot stream while I'm also doing Cow Chop stuff, but I can upload and I can schedule it while I'm doing Cow Chop stuff. So like, I
Just
can
laughing
do
because Lindsay was listening to
that. She just abandoned her post.
Yeah,
Playing with the cords, so I'm just trying to get yeah.
Here.
Hey, you do you.
I want to.
Yeah, why can't we have that device?
Take away Lindsay's
Here, give it to me.
that device. Alex had one and he ran off
I want
with
to.
it.
I want to play with the cats.
Okay.
Dude.
Well,
I didn't do that.
Yeah,
I
you
feel like
did.
that answer. I feel like that was a
fine.
pretty genuine, straightforward answer. And
Yeah, I was thinking about some RL stuff, like in real life stuff and whatever. I mean, we'll see. I'll put out an announcement pretty
Alright.
soon.
I thought
You
that's
could
why
be
you
here IRL streaming right now?
you moved you moved to where you did because you were
I got myself a cat.
anticipating doing some of those types
No,
of streams.
I just wanted to live here. We've been talking about it for like 5 years of like LA.
You wanted the full experience.
Yeah, I wanted to full like hit me in the face with Hollywood. I streamed here once going to Target, and that was pretty cringe. So I'll probably think about doing that later. But yeah, that's the thing. Though. People take breaks and stuff, and I was thinking, I'm like, oh, I've been gone for that long, but I've been doing Cow Chop, so it's kind of like,
It's not total.
Yeah,
It's not inactive.
It's not a post abandonment. It's just like putting efforts into something else. I don't know. Anyway, maybe that'll answer it.
Yeah.
And then maybe this will get clipped and it'll be on Reddit. Official response. Official retired statement.
Well, on the back of such a
I'm sorry.
an important announcement,
This is real cute.
I'll do our first ad read while you just look at these cats. How about that? You know, guys.
You just kiss it? Sorry. You just kiss the cat?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, that's not your cat. That's someone else's cat.
That's someone else's
It's literally
cat.
someone
What if
else's
you
cat.
adopt
Someone
him?
else already adopted that cat.
Oh, wait, that one's spoken
Yeah,
for?
that,
Yeah.
Oh, dang it, dude.
Well, enjoy him while you got him.
You just kissed someone else's cat.
What's wrong with that? Show him a little
Like,
love.
it's someone else's cat. You don't kiss someone else's cat.
Whatever, dude. I'll kiss it again.
Anyways, just record these cats while I do the ad read. You know, guys, every year millions of people receive the least liked gift of all time, underwear. But we still give it to our family and our loved ones who just don't want it. But maybe it's not the underwear that's the problem. It's the kind of underwear. Let me tell you about MeUndies, the only underwear that makes for an amazing gift. With that soft, flexible waistband, material 3 times softer than cotton, and natural, sustainably sourced fibers. It's great. Alex, you're wearing a pair right now.
I do. These are like some type of British flag almost.
There's a lot of great designs.
I actually do wear these a lot. They're actually really comfortable. All the sponsors we have are actually really cool.
Yeah, we don't have bad sponsors.
Well, I just thought we'd have like some weird ones every once in a while. They'll be like, I don't need this stuff, but then I use it and I'm like, no, I actually really like using it.
Yeah.
Because I buy like the Calvin Klein underwear because those are really comfortable. But these are just as comfortable, if not more. So yeah, get a pair. Everyone talks about it, you know, all the streamers and stuff that I know that have them always plug that stuff and off stream or on Twitch or Twitter, I mean. So yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
MeUndies.
When you know, listen, MeUndies made underwear the perfect gift that everyone's gonna love you for. It's a goddamn holiday miracle. This year, don't give underwear, give MeUndies. And you know what? You can get 20% off the softest underwear and socks you will ever wear, free shipping, and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Go to MeUndies.com/CCTV. Right, little friend? MeUndies.com/CCTV.
CCTV.
You could save 20%. Oh my lord. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. This is the best CCTV we've ever recorded. Just calling it now. Okay, well, let's go back to some questions. You guys feeling good?
James, do you like this CCTV?
There's no cat activity over here.
James needs a constant feed of cat activity.
This is just like,
Oh my
I don't know
god.
what this is now.
This is great.
My little angel.
I like what this has turned into over here.
This doesn't help me wind down. They're helping themselves wind down. They're greedy.
What about that one? She's drinking. You could convince her.
This one keeps coming back for this, but then he like gives up.
Yeah, I got a real short attention span.
Hey,
Come on,
trying
man.
to grab my hand?
Come on. Play for a little bit. Humor me. Yeah.
Trevor, I forgot that you're on this episode. What's been going on over here in this corner?
Is there a
I've been petting
a
this cat.
question that Trevor could answer?
Trevor. Okay, here's one. I'm interested in what YouTubers you guys are subscribed to. Like, what do you find interesting and maybe even inspires you?
All right, let me look through my subscriptions, actually.
Wow.
I don't watch as much YouTube as I used to, but when I did, I'd watch people like Freddie W. or Rocket Jump or Corridor Digital, just like shorts and stuff, or Raka. I kind of watch Sugar Pine 7 too.
Let's talk about...
Sugar Pine 7 inspire you?
No, not really. I just
You just watch it?
Yeah.
They brought Parker back, you know?
yeah, I saw.
Didn't really explain anything. Just kind of, he's just back.
Yeah,
is this Sugar Pine 7 criticism?
It's a little bit.
Yeah, this is supposed to be.
I didn't really like that.
This is very
the
long.
ending.
down.
I didn't really. We can do it
It's
in a really.
critiquing.
This is
Do that
this
next
is
week.
constructive criticism. I didn't really like that ending either.
Yeah.
They had all this hype of like the devil and Kid dying, and then Parker comes back, and they're like, "Oh, you're fine,"
And
then
it's like
over.
really cheesy music, and then it's just like
The logo,
They just
like-
made up like it was nothing.
Yeah,
It's
and they're
just
like, "Aren't you? Isn't this Sugar Pine?"
Damn, these are
Right.
shots. These are legit
These are
shots.
just
There should have been something more
constructive
dramatic.
criticism.
It was a build up to just like, haha, your thumbs are out of your pants or something. It's
Yeah,
just
we
like,
just made fun of him, even though we killed him.
yeah.
Like,
It's like, okay, well, that doesn't really help any character development at all.
Can you stop?
Oh, sorry.
I just feel like maybe there was more that they wanted to do. I feel like usually that's the story
Oh
where I
my
talk to
God.
them. They're like, "Well, we wanted to do this, but then we had to." So who knows? All right. Well, what about stuff beyond YouTubers? What YouTubers do you guys like?
I don't watch anybody, dude. I don't even watch our own stuff.
Just watch Punisher on
Go home and
Netflix.
go to sleep. Yeah,
I like
watch
how this isn't a
Netflix.
joke. You actually don't watch
I
your own
don't.
stuff.
I don't.
I mean, you were there. Either you're there
I was there.
or you weren't there.
Yeah.
In any case, that's it.
I have enough faith that the finished product will be good.
That's bullshit.
until I see in the group chat that something messed up, and it's like usually involving metadata. But after you do 3 almost formal classes on metadata, you just kind of don't give a shit anymore.
Did you do
So,
classes on that?
I've done seminars.
You yelled at us, and then Alex had to step up and tell us.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
That is absolute
you
trash,
said you
dude.
said we're trash at doing metadata,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then you're like, use vidIQ.
yeah, that was at the house, dude.
Yeah, that was
Were
pretty
you
much
there
your seminar.
for my spiel that I had to do at the warehouse as well? I've had to do multiple.
Maybe, I don't know, probably not. Because if I don't,
Or you tuned me out. See, that's probably why. You tune me out, you don't tune him out. All he does is regurgitate
well, that's because
the same thing
he
I say.
gathered everyone around, and we had like a meeting with him,
I'm
and it was
over
like
this.
rather than just like yelling from your desk.
You're ruining my
Our
mood.
tensions are rising.
You're ruining my mood.
Our safe space is
Let's put the cats here for a
dissipating.
second.
Yeah, let's just enjoy the cats.
H3H3
Doesn't
Ethan?
deter the fact that meta sucks.
The metaphor videos
Sometimes.
could be better.
Yeah, I will admit, I
Maybe
I
a
had some
fourth class
bad.
then. I don't know. Ethan and Ela, great people. Watch them. PewDiePie.
I don't really like the content.
You gonna play the new Payday 2 DLC?
Oh, God.
Felix before his Battleground streams.
Yeah.
Got a shout out to our fellas, Filthy Frank, iDubbbz, those guys. They make some good shit. I actually don't know who else I want. I wanted to watch Philip DeFranco more, but like, I think he's like too smart for me. Do you know what I mean? Because he like,
No. I don't.
no. Well, he does so much research that it's like almost hard to like follow
It's
it.
very
And
dense.
Like, yeah, it's like very very dense. But I trust him in that sense.
Ooh, don't
so
touch
it's like a YouTuber that I wish I watched more.
No, not the law.
I will
Not the
second
wall,
you
stop
also
it.
on the Filthy Frank cinematic universe is so fun and unpredictable that it's really been a favorite. And those guys were definitely one of the few people I could say ever actually shocked me on YouTube with some of this stuff. So obviously,
That's
they're great.
Oh, who's those like really good guys, dude?
Next question, please.
Okay.
They're just like us.
They're just like us, but they're
You know who I'm talking about.
No, I don't. I don't know what you're saying. Color impaired or
Yes,
something?
yes.
Okay, great.
Color impaired.
That's a great channel. I still watch them.
You still watching?
This is a very direct question. How many of you think the podcast is a waste of time?
Good question.
I think this is great right now. I don't think this is a waste of time.
I
at
think
all.
it depends. It depends because I know we had in the first season or the first chunk, right? There were some weeks where we would do the podcast and then we would have to do like 2 or 3 more other things, usually just 2. But if it's like something like an Amazon, going back and doing that, it's kind of a weird shift. Lately, it's been all right though. I think like the placement of the podcast.
You've been a little more fluid with
It also wasn't. It was more aggravating in the first chunk because we weren't really having that many sponsorships either. So like
Right.
that was. It was almost as if we were taking these day trips and.
for nothing.
Yeah, it was getting to that point. So I mean that's.
I feel like, to be fair, less of like a waste of time, but like it's like sort of like a burden at times during season 1, where like real talk, we had sort of had been provided the expectation that there would be sponsorships, and then it kind of didn't really happen that first season. Like people needed to see how a season performed. Season 2, like today, we have 2 sponsors. Like that's a first. Even though Sugar Pine 7's been having 2 sponsors for weeks, I guess we're not award winners. It's fine, but sometimes it's just stressful, yeah. Like when we'd be like, let's go to the desert and then try and shoot something, and then the camera shut down. So I think this season, even though people have said it's more depressing, it's been a little lighter on us. So
I don't think it's a waste of time. Just I feel like it's almost like necessary.
Yeah,
I
it's like
feel like
group
we don't.
therapy.
Yeah, well, group therapy. This season was group therapy season for sure. But if we didn't have this, I think people wouldn't be as like updated on stuff.
Well, they still speculate. I mean, they're speculating on the past 2 podcasts in a very misinformed way.
It's like a weird spiral, though, right? Where you're like, it should be providing more, like a better look, but then they can misinterpret that closer look. And you're like, oh, they're actually mad at each other, and they're all depressed, and they want to kill each other, and they hate doing this podcast. Where I'm like, no.
Nah, dude, we're not that depressed.
No.
We don't hate each other that much, I don't think. Who do you hate here?
Who do I hate?
Yeah.
The most?
Don't say me.
Oh, man, that's a tough question, dude.
It's James, right?
I kind of hate all you guys equally.
What the hell, dude?
Equally.
You copped out.
Look at these 2 little angels sleeping in front of you. How can you be mad at anybody?
Guys, you miss him. He's right
No, I
there.
love him. I mean,
This one's great.
these 2
Arm
are
liquor.
Arm liquor.
Arm
My
liquor.
favorite. Well, that was another question. Was the CCTVs lately have been rather depressing, to say the least. Y'all really that miserable?
That house podcast was something else.
Which
Dude,
one?
Let's talk about that. When I went to his house with the Dead Inside boys.
Oh, the
We
Golem.
just sat on a couch.
The Golem gang, dude.
Yeah.
The Goblin Squad.
Yeah.
That was depressing.
Is that what it's like over at your house all the time? Just kind of like.
Yeah, every morning is just kind of like that.
Is that just mornings?
Yeah,
A morning
it,
vibe?
it kind of just ramps up after work.
It ramps up after you guys start wilding out after work.
You get home and you're like,
No, not really. It's just more like they go into their rooms and then it's like individual kind of wilding out kind of stuff.
on your streams.
Yeah.
Not your stream.
No, I don't stream.
No, I don't think anyone's depressed. Again, we it's like people who don't get British dry humor or something, or you're not used to it or something. That like just the way that we interact with each other full time can probably seem that way to people, especially when we're not in character, or whatever, or memeing. So it's like this is just how we talk all the time, and we're not upset or depressed by it. It's just like we give each other shit, and
I think sometimes there's a sense of fatigue, depending on who it is, on certain days. There's just some days where you're just like, it's tiring, man. Sometimes just the whole 9 yards. And
Dude,
then
what's
whatever.
tiring? Did you get to do fucking YouTube for a living? What's tiring
Oh
about that?
yeah, I know. It's 2017 and I still get that same shit. So I'm not gonna get into that. My job's so easy.
It is
Yeah,
actually
dude.
pretty easy. I don't know. That was it.
Is that a fight?
that was a mad dash for the coffee fell over. Or it's yogurt or something fell over.
This one. Everyone told each other what's their favorite thing about this.
What's happening?
Favorite
Lindsay,
thing about
we have
the
a-
person next
We
to
have a sponsor. Can you just lean it in? Lindsay, we'd like us to read this question.
Good follow.
Everyone tell each other what's their favorite thing about the person next to them. Here we go. Now we are in group therapy. All right, this cat. My favorite thing about you is that you express the right level of attention and then kind of do your own thing. You give me my space. You're cute on your terms. I appreciate that spirit of
Dude.
individuality.
No memeing, Brett.
I'm talking to the cat. I meant that genuinely. That wasn't a meme.
Well, Alex, I think you're.
No, I'm supposed to.
Okay.
Well,
We're gonna
I'm
go
not-
down the
I'm
line.
not going to
Can't
say
leave with
anything
that.
anymore. You interrupted me. I was going to say something nice.
You're trying to leave it.
He was trying to
Say
leave with the
something
ball.
Yeah.
But then what would I say? Because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
next to me, so I'd say something nice about you, and then what? And then we end there.
I was just going to say something nice about you and Brett, but I can just do Brett if you want.
You're in the middle, so you have to do 2 people.
Yeah, I was going to.
Okay, then do that.
I was going to
You're
say
supposed to still have to start.
you're a really good person to talk to. You're really easy to talk to.
I'm easy to talk to. Wow.
Okay.
No.
Wow.
I wasn't patronizing you.
Definitely seemed
That
like
was
it.
nice. That was really nice.
All right.
I'm easy to talk to.
This is like a weird position this cat's sleeping in.
I know, that's cats for you though, right? Look at
Trevor,
this one shut up.
I like how much of a. I think I worded that wrong. You have really good work ethic.
Thank you.
It's really nice. It's a good fresh change of pace from somebody like Asher, who has terrible work ethic.
But damn, just outing him like
But
that.
but you have great work ethic.
I try.
Yeah.
I was gonna let you take it. I was gonna let you
I'm
take
told,
it. Here, take it.
told that often, yeah.
Take it.
You're told that often?
Yeah. Aaron tells me,
Take
Asher,
it.
Joe, they tell me that.
Yeah. You're gonna go far, dude.
I hope.
We've peaked. You're gonna keep going.
This is it for us. This cafe CCTV is about as good as it's ever gonna be.
It's just-
Okay.
and now Brett says something nice about him.
About
too.
Trevor?
Yeah.
He didn't say anything nice about me.
He doesn't have to.
Trevor, I think as the person I knew the least when we started Couch Up, you were just kind of that awkward guy I didn't know. They were like, he's the animator. He's the animator, don't worry about it. And I was like, okay. Yeah, you have a great work ethic. You have a natural eye for cinematography. You sort of, for someone who never got any kind of schooling, you're sort of a natural at that stuff. And you're very reliable.
Thank you.
And when you need a project that I know I can always, no matter what, if it absolutely needs to be done, I'm like, all right, what's up?
I want to say something nice about Trevor.
You're not sitting next to him.
Fuck off.
Isn't that a bummer?
I want to hear it.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I want to hear it too.
No, I can't. I'm not
Just
sitting
kidding.
next
Go
to you,
ahead,
dude.
please.
Can I briefly, like,
Yeah, why don't you touch him?
skip over?
Just hold hands and then reach across me.
Wait, I think it's better like this.
There you go. Okay, now talk.
I just kind of want to piggyback off of that a little bit. It's been very impressive how this child here has grown in such a fast amount of time.
I feel like I've aged years.
He's really grown into his
You and me
own
both.
in just a couple of years. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like we can stop holding hands now.
Same.
I feel like it's weird that the industry or like just doing this, it kind of like accelerates the process, I guess, just because you get pushed into the forefront a lot, and it like makes you do that. And so I feel like that happened with you, whether we thrusted you into there or like, let you do it on your own. But
It was definitely help
like,
from you guys for sure, and you guys are great to talk to. You're definitely outgoing, which definitely helps.
no,
I mean,
I'm actually not. But yes, thank you.
Beautiful. Let me follow that love fest with another ad read.
wait, I didn't get to say anything good about you.
We're just taking a pause.
Oh, okay.
We just gotta take a little break. It's getting a little too real on this podcast. I don't want anyone to complain.
Dude,
It's too real.
all right.
I'm gonna take this cat home, dude. I don't care if someone adopted it.
You can't do that. It's already
can't do
gone.
that. It's
There's a
against the
reason
rules.
that somebody has that cat.
Pick a new cat. There's so many cats that need
You
to
want
be
this
adopted.
cat, Trevor?
No, this one's
They say we
great.
can pick
That one's
him
a
up.
real people person.
Can we pick him
Yeah, it
up?
likes to suck on arms.
You know?
Guys, our other sponsor this week is Honey, who you've seen before, sponsoring Amazon Prime Time. Really appreciate them. What is Honey? Honey is a free browser extension available in Chrome, Firefox, and Safari that effortlessly saves you time and money while shopping online on tens of thousands of stores. While you shop, the app will instantly find every working coupon code on the internet. Then, at checkout, Honey will automatically apply the best code to your cart. On average, Honey members will save $34 per month shopping online with Honey. Honey was founded by two friends who were frustrated by the lack of price transparency from online shopping. So they started Honey to help others find the best possible prices online. Used this when we did that little ad.
That was a fun
making
ad,
some
yeah.
pizza, but that was real. We really did use the
We
Honey
use
to
it for
get those
Papa
pizza
John's.
cuts.
We got a cheap pizza.
I use it consistently for pizza because there's always like some insane coupon code, and they'll be like, we've applied your WrestleMania Spring 2001 promo code to this pizza, and I'm like, yes, I am celebrating WrestleMania. It saved me 20% off.
Raw is actually in LA next week, and
You going?
I didn't know.
Oh,
I'm a
that
bad
sucks.
fan. I didn't know.
This is still an ad read.
Continue.
I was gonna say,
don't squish the cat.
as a follow-up to that,
Yeah.
is when I buy stuff and I see the coupon code, I get really mad that I don't have a code because I know it's just a discount right there, just waiting to happen.
Every online store, there's some code that you don't have access to.
I try
Like,
random ones
I
sometimes,
do
like
too.
admin or like MVP or something. I don't know.
There's a really amateur way of doing it, which is what I used to do, where I just go and search for coupon codes, and they're always disabled and broken. But Honey does it for you, does hundreds. You can save yourself the time. It takes like 0.5 seconds to install it into Chrome. It's nice to have there. Thank you, Honey, for sponsoring us. And if you haven't, you can do it right now while you're watching this. Just click the Chrome store, add it in. There, save yourself a ton of money. But either way, thanks, Honey. And thank you, Kat, for noticing my boot. I've been waiting a long time for this. Oh. Okay, back to the love fest if you wish.
That was it.
I think
That was it.
Next question, please.
I was gonna say how nice it is of you. I kind of order that kind of weird starting off. I think it's nice how much you are open to taking care of me in times of need. Whenever I'm stressing out or I'm having issues, you're there.
like a father figure, like more like a
I mean,
older brother, or
Probably an older brother, just because my father's in my life.
Yeah, he's nice.
Oh,
I didn't mean
my.
it like that, but
Dude, I have a dad, okay? I have a... My dad adopted me, like, I don't know what he is.
Well,
And he texts me and stuff, I don't... Whatever.
I wasn't. I mean,
No, I
didn't.
we gotta go. Next question.
Next question.
Thank you, Trevor. I'm glad you appreciate
Can I
it.
talk about my story that I was gonna bring
Yes,
up before
let's
we...
take a break and have a nice story time with Alex.
So
the bookstore.
yeah, I have a small story. I was trying to practice it because I'm really bad at stories, so I'll just try to get this done fast before. Like,
Alex
the
has had this phenomenon recently at the office.
It's not recent.
He's always trying to tell stories, and halfway through the story or something, someone will just start a side conversation, and I'll be like the last person still listening while everyone else starts.
It's mainly been Lindsay that's the culprit.
Damn,
I think it's because
No.
Lindsay gets bored really easy with stories, and so you'll be telling the story, and she'll be like, "Hey, do we ever do that thing?" And that'll be it. Okay, but now you've got a captive
There's
audience.
a table on that car.
Wait, no, okay. She's just giving an example of like a
Oh,
Lindsay style interaction.
yeah. So I think a few podcasts ago I mentioned how many bugs there are out here.
Bugs.
I think it's just by weather, right? By virtue of weather, I've had more bugs like chill in the house, and in the warehouse we had a cockroach.
There was a
friend
dead
recently.
roach outside yesterday.
Well, there was a live roach in Brett's office that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, we had ant issues and whatnot.
You didn't have this in Colorado?
Not
the cold
not to the
weather would just
extent.
kill them
Yeah,
off?
the cold weather would kill most of them, and I never had like any ants. I had like a few maybe flies every once in a while.
Had a lot of
And
flies
after
in
like
Denver.
2 years, I had never a bug issue. Here, my pets had fleas. Like the first month, that was like took me months to get rid of them. I had ant problems, had to buy chemicals. I had like a few flies, but the biggest culprit was these fruit flies. I had these fruit flies that months I would battle them.
Those fucking suck, dude, to deal with.
Right.
Yeah.
I bought these traps. You know, they work really well. They kill them in dozens. I would wake up and the fruit fly trap would be filled, and I sent them all around the places where I thought they would be. Every day they would be filled. So I thought maybe the trash. I started taking out the trash religiously. Okay, it wasn't the trash. I thought it was the sink. So my sink was completely clean. It wasn't the sink. And for months now, I've been dealing with this fruit fly phenomenon where I just could not get rid of these stupid things. So I was making pasta the other day at like 10 o'clock at night. And I don't know if this is one of those times where it was just like, I had enough leftovers where I needed a Tupperware container because I never use Tupperware because I make just enough. But this time I did, and I was like, oh, where's my Tupperwares?
Oh no. Oh no.
And so inside the Lazy Susan is where I stored all my Tupperware containers.
Oh, no.
And so when I opened it up and started rotating it, I noticed that there was this like fume-like smell, followed by which I had moved a flour bag and realized that I had a bag of potatoes that I had stored there. It must have been 4 or 5 months ago, that had now decomposed, turned into like black soot, and it was filled. And I can't even explain this because I was like watching like an alien film or something in my Tupperware storage, where it was just hundreds of fruit flies just came pouring out of this thing, like a bag had just like
Fermented
mustard
potatoes.
gas. And of course I got rid of it, but it left like this like layer of gunk that I, one, couldn't get rid of or scrub out, but two, like this puddle of just like fruit fly larva that was like squirming in and out. Needless to say, I got rid of the fruit flies finally, but
There's always a culprit. The fruit flies, there's always a culprit, and that's the mother load of culprits, dude.
I don't know. I mean, do people make this mistake commonly? This is the first time it's happened to me where
What were
I
you trying to make with the potatoes?
Nothing.
He just forgot they
clearly
existed.
Ever.
yeah.
Did you get follow-up potatoes? Did you have other potatoes that
No,
you had?
I think I must have tried to make mashed potatoes or something and realized it takes too long to make mashed potatoes. So
You buy a
just get
bag
the
of potatoes, that happens though, man. It's like you're never going to use a whole bag of potatoes. They always sprout on me. I just stopped buying them, but I've never lost them in the laziest season. I think that happens to people though. They'll be like, where are the fruit flies? And it's like, here's a banana peel that fell behind the trash can or some stupid ass thing like that. So, wow, that's horrifying.
yeah.
It's a good story.
So
That's a good story.
check your lazy Susans. You know?
What's a lazy Susan?
You got,
Weird list of questions.
she's got another question.
Lindsay has curated a list of questions.
I don't know what a lazy Susan is.
A lazy Susan's like
Okay.
It's that like storage
The
thing that
sleeper
spins.
awakens.
Yeah.
You usually have it like in a corner.
Yeah.
And you open it up like
so it's
like a double door.
All right, so it's just
It's like
called
a
a lazy.
shelving that spins.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
called a lazy Susan.
Yeah, it's called Lazy Susan.
I didn't know that.
Listen, here's some rapid fire questions for the end of this podcast. One, would you guys ever consider attending VidCon? I know you guys joke about it, but it really would be awesome to meet you guys there.
Where's that at? Is that's
Anaheim,
here, right?
Anaheim.
Oh.
No.
What's like...
We had talked about it last year, and I'm kind of jealous we didn't go for the shit show that was last year, but also relieved.
It's always like a shit show.
We were probably gonna make like a stupid like a vlog type thing maybe, just
Yeah.
to go, and if we do go.
It's like you and I when we go to TwitchCon, or when we used to go to TwitchCon, where it's like a fun side adventure, but I don't think we'd really all be at Couch Up like, VidCon.
From what I've heard for like VidCon is usually what turned me off from it was that I saw like a couple of gameplay guys go, like all different like gameplay guys. They had went and they just like were turned off by like some of the. They're not even like panels. They're more like these weird business seminars where somebody will like essentially try to give you advice on how to run your channel, do all that stuff, try to get the most out of it, how to monetize the best and all that stuff. And it's just like shit that's, I guess, okay, but it's also, how do you even gauge that when the system is ever changing and, you know, we're constantly getting fucked in the ass anyway? So like, what is the point of a seminar to discuss the algorithm when like 2 months later the algorithm will screw you over? But just that mentality anyway, it just seems very weird. It's not like it's more business suited as opposed to.
So is that a no to VidCon, or is
that was the original question?
I
thought we had a new question.
I don't think I would go. I just don't.
Would you go to VidCon is the question.
No, I wouldn't go.
Rapid fire, okay. Any future collaboration plans with Let's Play channels, or in general?
Not that I know of.
I think
Oh,
we have
wait.
one coming up, right? Technically.
Technically,
I don't
we
wanna
have a
tease
collab,
it.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I think that's fair to say. I mean, duh. Will Trevor make more of his own vids or be in more videos? I think this is probably directed at your pilot that we never saw more of. Obviously, you're in tons of videos, so I don't know. Like,
Right.
That really makes sense, but
No, I probably won't make any more videos based just around me. I might do personal videos for my channel at some point, but nothing like...
He'll make more
I'll see when
animations
it's
that
in.
inevitably get stolen and get more
Yeah.
views elsewhere, like Facebook, and then he gets nothing off of them. So,
I still got plenty of views on my channel. I think I'm up to like 2 million on that video now.
how dare you?
But that live stream fell. Remember, they took my clip and now they have like 1.7 million views.
woof. When do you guys think you'll be able to attend RTX London? Let me just save you time. He can't travel right now. He doesn't really like traveling out of the country. It's kind of an ordeal.
It's got to be the right circumstances.
He gets sick every time
you know?
he travels. Yeah.
Not
I mean,
against going overseas, but it's just like the timing of it needs to be okay. It's hard to take a week. It's not only just a week away from Cow Chop, it's a week away from
His
my own
channels,
stuff.
yeah.
It's all that shit. So.
It's an ordeal. We like to see you guys, but it's difficult. Will you guys ever have Elise Williams on CCTV? Yeah. I had her on theater mode. Obviously, we'd love her to have
She
her
was
on
scheduled
CCTV.
for one in the first
I tried to.
season.
I offered her season one. The timing didn't work out, so then we did theater
she was
mode, but
scheduled for one.
I'm sure it'll happen. Since Joe is gone, is there any possibility of a new Cow Chop member? We can adopt one today.
Matt, are you
This one.
Jewish? He's not Jewish.
Matt isn't Jewish.
I think Joe was like, I kind of want to touch on real quick. Joe was more like I guess we'll say persona, well not persona, but a face of Cow
He
Chop.
definitely
as
had a
well as
persona. He was
personality.
He's just trying to make the
Personality.
difference between team member and
Right.
on-camera
Which
personality.
is like we
or
need
something.
people that can do stuff behind the scenes, but I mean in terms of people being on camera more, probably we'll have some cool people coming in here next year or by that point, I don't know. We'll
To
see.
acknowledge what James said, we do have a new team member running the camera. Matt. I mean, you don't have to show him. This is a bad angle.
That was like the worst angle I've ever seen.
Just like his cheek, that's it.
Some of you noticed him in the Trevor Patreon
Let me
video.
take a picture of him, and then he can put it in the podcast.
Gotta say,
Smile, Matt.
great work ethic. Matt's been earlier than anybody else.
That is
staying
true.
Later than anybody else.
I used to be the third one in, right after you and Lindsay, and then I noticed he started coming in, and then he beats me every time, and now I'm the 4th person in every time.
Yeah.
I don't even get a placement. I don't even get a bronze.
Show brother.
Don't stress about it.
If you want to.
Lastly, let me find a good one. Now that you've gotten a feel for LA, do you think you'll stay long term or go back to Colorado? Let's just all go back, including me. Let's all call it a day here. Take this away from me.
A feel for LA.
A strangely specific question. Like that's the
Colorado.
default option. Is like you're like, well, gotta go back to Colorado.
I don't know.
I mean, you could go anywhere else. I don't know why.
Yeah,
you
that's
think
what I mean.
Colorado.
Colorado's really good for like raising a family, I think. I will say that.
I did
raise-
say that when we were there. It's kind of like it's like an end game place. It's like a
It's nice out there.
retirement
I miss it.
area.
Clean air, beautiful views, not
Terrible winters, scraping ice off your
Terrible
cars.
winters.
No jobs.
Terrible winters where it snows one day. Terrible winters.
What?
Are you saying winters or winters?
Terrible winters.
Winners.
There were terrible winters in Colorado. I mean, I was born there, so I don't know. I mean, their winters are awful.
We
But-
could live in like Montana.
Yeah. Or Chicago. There's
It's
real.
weird 'cause,
There's
like,
real
Chicago-
winters.
Being there though, like I never really even took note. I mean, there were some really bad days with the snow and stuff. I remember like having to drive like Trevor and like was it Aaron? I think home in the snow on a few cases, and it was pretty bad. But like I didn't realize at the time it was bad. Or going to the gym sometimes when we would go when it was like in the snow. Now looking back, it's
I crashed
probably
my
like
old car into a snowbank going to the gym in the snow.
I bent my wheel one time, spun out on some ice.
So
I
maybe
do-
not
I do-
I'm a pretty good
Colorado.
driver.
Maybe not Colorado, but somewhere else. Does this wrap up our Q&A?
That wraps up our
podcast?
Q&A.
I just
really.
don't want to leave.
I know. Well, we're out of time. Thanks again to Crumbs and Whiskers for letting us come here and do a podcast and enjoy life. If you want to come here and see about maybe adopting a cat of your own,
I recommend it.
I highly recommend it. I feel way relaxed.
This is
Can't
a
get
cool,
that one
like,
though. That one's
I know
gone.
this
This
one's.
is a cool spot to like maybe have like a small casual meetup with somebody, you know, either like a date or
That'd
like
be a great date.
business meeting. If I was like, hey,
Date 2.
Meet me there.
So you're
Date
already
2.
a little comfortable
Yeah.
with someone. You're like, you know what? I got a little special treat for you. Date 2. Let me.
you think date 1 would be like, hey,
Date 1, she's just like, well, this cat is way cuter than this person, so I'm gonna just keep talking to the cat.
that's true.
I'm sorry, I don't care about the other person.
Well, thank you, Trevor, for clearing your schedule up and being on this episode.
Oh yeah, no problem, dude.
Thank
Is
you
that
again.
serious? Yeah.
Thank you again to our sponsors, MeUndies and Honey, for sponsoring this. Yeah, keep it coming. This podcast is not a waste of time, thanks to our great sponsors and these wonderful
Now,
kids.
this podcast is great, you guys. Just wait till the next one. It's going to get real wild next episode.
This is probably as good as this season will get. But hey,
This is the peak.
we stepped it up. It wasn't a depressing episode. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Back with the swan somewhere else. Bye-bye.
Wait, you didn't have this one?
Bye,
I didn't
everybody.
want to
No.
startle the kitties with
Yeah.
a big inflatable bird.
Cut this one.
Or have them
can't-
just go,
I can't get up, dude.
Exactly.
you can't, you live here now, dude.
I know.